And good morning to you, ladies and gentlemen of the interweb. This is the Belated Reviewer, also known as JJ Kandau. Again, good morning for you from my side of the planet. And as you can see, uh, we're going to take a look at my copy of the Hades figure from Shinfu Toys and Berserker Studios. Now, um, this one is actually the first figure that I got from the releases from Shinfu Toys / Berserker Studios, and uh, this was the one that also led me to pre-order the second release for Zeus and I think the first release for Poseidon, because you can't have one if you don't have the other two, so you'll have the Olympian triumvirate. Anyway, I've already done, as I did with the two previous figures, Zeus and Poseidon. I've already done an inbox look at this figure. So let's get to the meat of this video, and let's first take a look at what the Hades comes with in the primary clamshell. So as you can see, he's supposed to be there in the center of it all, and he has 3 extra hands, and that's his alternate faceplate. I believe this is the more demonic faceplate. Let me just open up this clamshell, and this time, since this is the first figure that I actually got from Shinfu Toys, I was already able to open this one up, and let's take a look. And I've already put on, as usual, the gripping hands for the regular gripping hands for the right arm and the left arm of the figure. And here, what we have here is, this is the spear or staff gripping hand. As you can see, there's a bit of an angle with the way it can grip, and the thumb is not connected to the forefinger, unlike the major gripping hands or standard gripping hands. And then let's look at the detail. So is this it's not a fully gloved hand, it's just like there's some sort of wrapping around it. Aside from the spear gripping hand and the 2 standard gripping hands for the right arm and the left arm, by the way, the spear gripping hand is only for the right arm. He also has clenched fists, which is, and this one is, I'm not going to make the same mistake I did last time. This is definitely the left fist. And, oops, whoa. Okay. Butterfingers. That's what we would call butterfingers. And there, you can see the detail. And for the left hand, it's a fully gloved, or at least it's a half gloved manacle. That's the left. The right, let's see. And here's the right closed fist. Let's take a look at the demonic faceplate. And probably not demonic, more like monstrous, because I think I just heard from someone who already gave a more detailed review of this. But just look at that craftsmanship. And for its price point, you're getting quite a lot, especially for this figure. Now, let me just close up the this clamshell, and we'll take a look at the second clamshell, which, as I would always like to say, which would contain all the accessories that matter. And here's the second clamshell. So here you'll get the Hades sword with the flame effects. Of course, there's the pommel. This one is the pommel for the sword. And here's another flame effect, which you can use for the spear, I believe. There's uh, the head. That's the spearhead, and it's a two-pronged spear. Here's the body of the spear. Appears like a staff, and then of course the alternate head sculpt, wherein you can also detach the faceplate and replace it with the more monstrous faceplate, which I showed you earlier. Right. Do I want to open up this clamshell? So, yeah, let's, since it's already open. Right, let's take a look at first. So the staff, or let's take it out. Oh. All right. So this one is Hades' sword. Just look at that. Look at the way they detail this. By the way, Hades also has a second version, the shadow form, and he would be in, I think it's his armor would be like a purple or a deep violet, something like that. But it's basically the same figure with just some differences, I think, when it comes to the helmet. But basically, it's the same figure, just a different color. Right, just enjoy that. The detail, the way that. Here's the handle. And it's not focusing as it should. Come on. There you go. You can see the intricate details there on the handle. Here's the flame effect, the extra flame effect, which you can put anywhere on the figure, but usually you would want to put this on the spear. And here's the staff, or the body of the spear. Some would call it a bident since it has two prongs. Let's take a look at the head, the spearhead. Yep. Very beautiful. Here's the alternate head sculpt. There. And you can, let me point out the detail on this part of the helmet. And it's giving me the idea that Hades is quite a ladies' man. He is sporting a longer hair, or probably not that long. Probably has the shortest hair among the three figures. And just look at that sculpting. All right. I'm not going to show much about the sword pommel, but just for your benefit, there it is. There you go. That's the sword pommel. All right, and we've taken a look at the accessories that the figure comes with. Hands, extra faceplate, head sculpts, weapons, and such. Now, let's take a quick look at a bit of a size comparison here. And there's Hades. He's that guy, the one with the flaming shoulders. And there's how he would look with the other figures from the line from Myth, God of Gods. What is it? God of Nations, Gods of Nations. There's Zeus, of course, in white, and Poseidon with the blue hair. And of course, you can see we've got Figma Griffith. We have Marvel Legends, Marvel's Eternals Athena. We have Motu Origins He-Man. That's, of course, Wonder Woman, the latest release from McFarlane. We have Tila from Masterverse line by Mattel. And there's Ares from Storm Collectibles. And we have two knockoff Kratos bodies with some head swaps. And to give you an idea how he would look with SHF Figure Arts, he'd be like that. And SH Figure Arts are, of course, a little bit small. And there's a couple of Marvel Legends there, of course, from the Thor universe and Game of Thrones. And yep, that's it for some comparison. Then let's take a look at the figure. Now, if you're going to display this figure, he's going to gather those dust particles quite a lot because of his cloth goods. He has a very nice cape. Excuse me. Also, his toga is made of cloth, and I like his toga. It's black, as you can see there. That's still his toga. And it's really nice, made of nice material for a toy or an adult collectible. And here's the back of the cape. Of course, it's got some symbols on it. I think it's his symbol. And let's take a look at the details on the feet. As you can see, that's the leg armor. So as with Zeus, the right and left sandals, as well as the leg armor, they are mirrors of each other. And as you can see there's a bit of indentation there, which means it does have toe articulation. And let's take a look at the detail of the right arm. There. Very nice. Here's the pauldrons. It's got like a chain beast design to it. Here's his front skirting and belt buckle. Now for the left side, it's a dragon, I think. Is it a dragon or is it a minotaur? Flaming effects. Now, out of the box, the thing that you will actually notice out of this, or the first thing that you'll definitely notice regarding this figure, would be this left armor, shoulder pauldron. It doesn't stick. It will come off. Like blow on it, it will come off. So what I did was, I got me some transparent rubber bands, and I sort of used that to keep it in place, so no more falling off for the armor. Also, these flame effects, they're also removable, and they're quite loose. So you might want to have like something to make them tighter. But it's not a problem if you're just going to display him. You can have him in on a pose, and let me lift the cape so we can see the detail on the back. Let's see. Yeah. There's the toga in more detail. See it? Well, let's lift that a little bit more. So there. And of course, we'll take a look at his dashing mug. Focus. There he is. He's actually quite handsome for a god of the underworld. And there's the detail of the chest piece, and he's got that pupilless eyes, which makes him eerie and creepy, if you will. All right, and I'm not so much into actual articulation. If you're familiar with how I do my reviews, and let's have him stand right here. Oops. Okay, come on, cooperate with me. There. Just okay, and there's Hades. Right. Oops. Whoa. Okay, that's what we call technical difficulties. Anyway, let's pull him up. You just had to get everyone messed up. And as you can see, this is what I said when these flame effects are detachable. But you can just put them back in, no worries, like so. Okay, come on. All right. Anyway, that's Hades for you. And as far as articulation is concerned, he does have double jointed elbows, knees, toe articulation, swivels for the arms, the feet, rockers. Head articulation will, of course, be limited by his hair. He's got an ab crunch. He's practically, if you remove his pieces of armor, he'll be as poseable as hell. Or as Tartarus. Anyway, well, that's our quick look, or not so probably not or not so quick look at the Hades figure from Shinfu Toys Berserker Studios for their Myth Gods of Nations line. And I think we've covered all the primary figures and releases. Will I be getting the next figure to be released? If it's, I'll try my best to get one, the next release, if it's another major player. But if it's just a grunt, I'll think about it. Anyway, this is the Belated Reviewer, also known as JJ Kandau. You guys stay safe, stay healthy, keep your mad hats on, and peace out.